Thank you, Chairman, the Board, and the Board of Team Florida for allowing us today to come here and provide you with what we consider some updates in our tolling initiatives in Florida, even beyond that of the new back office. At the request of the Commission, we just want to update you on a few things. We are in the midst of a large tag swap or transponder swap. We'll talk about that. We'll bring you up to date on our customer service system procurement, and we will talk a little bit more about regional interoperability. Many of you know, because you've been the recipient of a postcard or an email, that we are in the process of swapping out our Allegro transponder technology. I know that the Commission has it in their packet. It is the flow chart that we are using to contact our customers in order to get these old Allegro transponders back in and outfit Florida with a single protocol, which is our SEGO protocol, essentially a modification of 6B. The importance of that is that as we become interoperable and we begin to look at equipment like multi-protocol readers in our lanes, it is important that Florida only have one protocol so that as we go to other states, we're only taking up one space in their readers. And so I know that's a little boring, but for those of us in the toll industry, it is very important for us to be able to do what we call in-lane transactions. Video tolling is a wonderful tool, but when you start crossing state lines, an in-lane transaction is a far more conservative and preferred method of collecting our tolls. So our tag swap program is well underway. As you'll see, we have contacted almost 1.4 million accounts. It is significant. It's almost 1.6 million transponders. We have had a wonderful response rate. Almost 70% of our customers have responded and selected a tag, and we are in the process of going through fulfillment every day. And basically, we send them a note, we send them a new tag. They select whether they want a portable or sticker tag. We release that tag to them, and then we ask them to return to us their old Allegro tag. So we have almost 700,000 new tags activated. And again, this streamlines Florida's toll system, and it allows us to be a lot more marketable when it comes to interoperability. So again, very positive. This program will continue and hopefully close by the end of the year. Embedded in this, as I spoke to the chairman or he had asked, we continue to work with OOCEA on the migration of ePass to SunPass because again, a single branded technology is what is more common in the industry, and it is certainly easier when we move to interoperability to be working with only one branded technology. I know many of you are familiar with our centralized customer service system procurement. Again, this is where we are under the cone of silence, so I will tell you what is public to all, which is that we released our invitation to negotiate on November 1st. We had system demonstrations just the last couple weeks where those who proposed could come in and do a demonstration of how their system might process a toll transaction end to end. This effort, I should say, is a joint effort between the Turnpike, OOCEA, Tampa Hillsborough, and Miami-Dade. And so each of our agencies have representatives at these demonstrations and reach mutual agreement at the end of what firms go forward. In our case, all 6 firms that proposed met the criteria on system demonstration to move forward, and we'll receive proposals from them on February 10th, hopefully with an award in the second quarter of this year. So that is all I will talk about on the CCSS. And the last part of my presentation to you, Chairman, is on our interoperability. As you know, interoperability continues to be a very important subject, as MAP 21 has an end date of October of 2016 for us to be nationally interoperable on our federal highway system. Florida participates through not just me, but through Javier Rodriguez and Joe Wagner on the Interoperability Committee of IBTTA. But the more important activity for Florida right now is to become regionally interoperable. So as the Secretary said, we have North Carolina has been very successful, and most successful for Florida residents or SunPass holders. We've processed almost 35,000 transactions on North Carolina roads through SunPass for our customers, and about half as many North Carolinians have come down and ridden Florida's toll roads and had the convenience of using their Quick Pass through our electronic toll lanes. This is a big step for the industry because we don't have the same branded technology, and no disrespect to my friends at EasyPass, they built a system with one branded technology, and that's how they brought all those states in so easily. We're a little bit different. We weren't built as one system. We're doing this kind of midway into our process. So the fact that we can reach agreement with these states and very amicably resolve issues with regard to differences in process has been very successful. And so Georgia has been the same way. We're very pleased that our relationship with the State Road and Tollway Authority in Georgia has been quick. We are in the process of reviewing our interoperability agreement with them, and staff is in the process of doing the technical work in the back that will allow us to be interoperable with them no later than August. And then our folks on the southwest side, Oklahoma, Kansas, and North Texas Tollway Authority have contacted us. They have become interoperable amongst themselves, and so we will be able to reach one agreement with those three agencies to be able to accept their branded electronic toll collection transponders in our lanes. There are 3 states that remain, Louisiana, Alabama, and South Carolina. They have very small toll facilities, and so we're looking for a way to bring them in to be interoperable with us, to take that southeast and mid-southwest corner of the country as one tolling system, or one interoperable tolling system, and we have to give them some support. It's a little expensive for them, so we're looking for ways to bring those 3 in. And we expect by December to have the big guys in, and then spend 2015 figuring out how we get those last 3 to be comfortable to join us. The best part of this is our new back office is being looked at as a hub. Some of our customers or our partners will ask us to process their transactions for them. We're speaking to Georgia about that today, and that really creates an opportunity for Florida in the bigger picture, in the national picture, to be a hub facility in the country. So we continue down that path. It is a very complex task to get there. We continue to negotiate with our friends in the Northeast and hope to reach some agreement with them. We'll be doing some testing of equipment. The Secretary was kind enough to allow us to go to Texas A&M to test compatibility of different tolling equipment. We'll be doing that in the spring, hopefully with the idea that we'll be able to be interoperable with the Northeast much sooner than we originally expected.